So we're just crossing now into Syria. It's astonishing to see. It's absolutely empty. The border points before, there would have been soldiers, there would have been border guards. Now there is absolutely nobody from the Syrian regime. Just a few friendly people waving us through. And honestly, the last time I came down this road was back in 2011. I was leaving Syria. I had been undercover in Damascus posing as a tourist, went back into Lebanon, and I never imagined this moment would come when we would be driving through this border with no one from the regime to stop us.
Well, those are the latest scenes we're getting from central Damascus, of people there chanting and cheering. We did hear gunshots there into the air. As we've heard, two senior Syrian army officers have informed the Reuters news agency that President Bashar al-Assad has left Damascus via a plane to an unknown destination. It followed claims by Syrian rebels to have captured the capital city there.
All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the elders and the apostles that have been rightfully dividing the word of truth and magnifying the ministry of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. And as you see in the beginning, you seen Damascus being overthrown by the Ishmaelites. You know, this is all prophecy. And we're gonna be going over it today. Because this is prophecy playing out right in front of our faces. You know, it's always important to watch, to pay attention to the times and seasons and the prophecies that's coming to pass. You know, keeping track of the prophecies to see what time we in. You know, we in the last days, we know that. But it's always, interesting to see the works of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Right? Let's go to Matthew 24. In verse 3, it says, "And as he sat upon the Mount of the Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? And Yahweh Shah answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." Right? So you got the disciples coming up to Yahweh Shah asking them, what shall be thy coming at the end of the world? And Yahweh Shah is letting them know that, it's going to be wars and rumors of wars, nations rising up against nations, things of that nature. And he said, these are all the beginning of the sorrows. But when you jump to verse 33, it says, "So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors." Right? So these things that we seeing, we know that salvation is at our doors, man. We can see the shadow of salvation under the door, man. We see it standing at the door with all these prophecies coming to pass. Right? Let's go to Amos 1 and 3. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Damascus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they thresh Gilead with threshing instruments of iron. But I will send a fire into the house of Hazel, which should devour the palaces of Benadad. I will break also the bar of Damascus, and cut off the inhabitant from the plain of Avon, and him that holdeth the scepter from the house of Eden. And the people of Syria should go into captivity unto Kir, saith Yahweh." Right? So half this has came to pass, right? We see Damascus being punished, and fire is being sent on the walls of Damascus, right? You know, an airport just got bombed not too long ago, a couple days ago by Israel. So we see Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah judging Damascus, you know, and it says that he's punishing them because of the things they did to Gilead. Now, if you don't know about Gilead, if you go to Numbers chapter 32, verse 29, it was actually Israelites dwelling there, right? It says, and Moses said unto them, if the children of Gad and the children of Reuben will pass with you over Jordan, every man armed to battle before Yahweh, and the land shall be subdued before you, then ye shall give them the land of Gilead for a possession. So we know the land of Gilead, that's where our northern kingdom brothers were dealing at. You know, Gad and Reuben, that was their land, right? Let's get another precept. Let's go to Deuteronomy 3 and 15. It says, and I gave Gilead unto Mature, and unto the Reubenites, and unto the Gadites. I gave from Gilead even unto the river of Arnon, half of the valley, half the valley Salakia. It says, in the border even unto the river Jabbok, which is the border of the children of Ammon. So right, the children of Reuben and the Gadites, they had Gilead all the way to the border of Ammon, you know. And because of what the Syrians, you know, coming up against them, the Lord is punishing them for that, right? If we go to 2 Kings, where's that at? Right, 13. Start at verse 3. It says, in the anger of, let me start at verse 1. It says, in the 23rd year of Joash, the son of Ahaziah, king of Judah, Jehoaz, the son of Jehu, began to reign over Israel and Samaria, and reigned 17 years. And he did that which was evil in the sight of Yahweh, and followed the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, which made Israel to sin. He departed not therefrom, and the anger of Yahweh was kindled against Israel, and he delivered them into the hand of Hazael, king of Syria, and into the hand of Ben-Hadad, the son of Hazael, all their days. Right, so you know, Jehu, the king of Israel, he had, you know, the northern kingdom going off, and the Lord sent the Syrians against the northern kingdom, right, including the inhabitants of Gilead. And if you didn't know, the Lord, when we go against them, he sends these nations against us, because the nations are his sword to judge us. You know, we can't just do what we want and not be punished for it. And Yahweh has instruments of punishment to go against us when we in error. Right, let's go to Psalm 17 and 13. It says, arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So the wicked is the sword of the Most High Power Yahweh. You know, and he put them against us. Every time we transgress, he put the sword against us, man, which is the wicked. You know, and there's none that could deliver out of his hand. If the Most High send some adversaries against you, there's nothing you can do about it, because they came from the Most High Power. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 9, I believe. Let's see. We'll start at verse 11. It says, therefore, Yahweh should set up adversaries of Rezin against him. It's talking about Ephraim, you know, the head of the northern kingdom and the inhabitants of Samaria. It says, and join his enemies together, the Syrians before and the Philistines behind, and they shall devour Israel with the open mouth. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. So we see that the Most High power used the wicked, his sword. In this situation, it'd be the Syrians and the Philistines, and he sent them against the children of Israel, you know, because they disobeyed him. And it's all righteous judgment, you know. Nothing that the Most High does is unrighteous. You know, if you going off, hey, the Most High has every right to, you know, judge you with other nations. Let's go to 1 Kings 18 and 9. It's like your 2 Kings. It says, and it came to pass in the 4th year of King Hezekiah, which was the 7th year of Hoshea, son of Elah, king of Israel, that Shalmaneser, king of Assyria, came up against Samaria and besieged it. And at the end of 3 years, they took it, even in the 6th year of Hezekiah, that is the 9th year of Hoshea, king of Israel, Samaria was taken. And the king of Assyria did carry away Israel unto Assyria, and put them in Halah, and in Habor by the river of Gazan, and in the cities of Medes, because they obeyed not the voice of Yahweh their power, but transgressed his covenant, and all that Moses, the servant of Yahweh, commanded, and would not hear him, nor do them. Right? It says, now in the 14th year, King Hezekiah did Sennacherib, king of Assyria, come up against all fit cities of Judah, and took them. And Hezekiah, king of Judah, sent to the king of Assyria to Lachish, saying, I have offended, return from me. That which thou puttest on me will I bear. And the king of Assyria appointed to Hezekiah, king of Judah, 300 talents of silver and 30 talents of gold. So yeah, when we transgressed the Most High, and this time he sent the Assyrians against us and the Philistines. And anytime the Most High sends enemies against you, if they come in from the power of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah, it's nothing we could do about it, man. We can't go against the power of our Father, you know. But let's go to Proverbs 3 and 12. It says, for whom Yahweh loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth. So, you know, it's just all correction, man. We transgressed, and the Most High just correct us out of love because we his children. You know, he's our Father. It's all righteous judgment, man. Nothing that the Most High does is unrighteous. Let's go to Proverbs 11 and 1. So he sent a series against us because we transgressed, but we still his children at the end of the day, right? This is Proverbs 11 and 1. It says, a false balance is an abomination to Yahweh, but a just weight is his delight. So a false balance is an abomination to the Most High power, right? So if we're going to be judged by the Syrians, surely the Syrians have to be judged also. You know, it can't be a false balance in this thing. You know, he said in Amos 1 and 3 that he was going to punish them for what they did to the inhabitants of Gilead. But not only that, what they did to the northern kingdom, taking them into captivity. You know, the scriptures say, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. So it's just all judgment, man. Let's go to Jeremiah 49. Verse 23, it says, concerning Damascus, Hamath is confounded, and Arpad, for they have heard evil tidings. They are faint-hearted. There is sorrow on the sea. It cannot be quiet. Damascus is waxed feeble, and turneth herself to flee, right? And you see they waxed feeble, man. They couldn't even protect the land of Damascus. It got overthrown by rebels, man. And it says it turneth herself to flee, right? The high man of ranking, when Damascus got overthrown, they flee to Russia. So this is all prophecy playing out. It says, and fear hath seized on her. Anguish and sorrows have taken her as a woman in travel. How is the city of praise not left? The city of my joy. Right? So this is all judgment, man, of Damascus being overthrown. Right, let's go to Isaiah 17, verse 1. It says the burden of Damascus. Behold, Damascus is taken away from being a city, and it shall be a ruinous heap. And that's what you see going on, man. It's a ruinous heap, man. You got all type of rebels, man, shooting all type of guns in the skies, man. Things getting set on fire. You know, it's bad. It's bad in there. It's bad over there. Right? Let's go back to Jeremiah 49, because it was really more on that. Because the airport had got bombed by Israel. And that's prophecy also. Let's see. Verse 26, it says, therefore, her young man shall fall in the streets. Right? It was people getting executed in the takeover. It says, and all the man of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord of hosts. And I will kindle a fire in the wall of Damascus, and it shall consume the palaces of Ben-Hadad. Right? And we see fire being, you know, thrown on the walls of Damascus. We just seen Israel bomb their whole airport. You know, so this is all prophecy being played out. You know, judgment from the Almighty. Let me see if I can find that scripture real quick. Because the Most High, He loves judgment. Right? While I'm looking for this, let's get Amos 3 and verse 7. Verse 6, it says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and Yahweh have not done it? Surely Yahweh power will do nothing but revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So only the prophets really know what's going on, man. Everybody think that everybody is just warned off their own will, but it's really the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, right? Let's go to Jeremiah 10 and 23. It says, O Yahweh, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not a man that walketh to direct his steps, right? It's not in a man, man, to direct his own steps, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah is in control of the man and the man's footsteps. Let's go to Proverbs 21 and 1. This is a better one. It says, the king's heart is in the hands of Yahweh. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So the hearts of the kings is in the hands of the Lord, man. And he turns it just like a river, man. A river could go up, you know, it could go side to side. You know, a river could go straight, then go left. The same way the rivers move is the same way that the Most High has these kings' hearts, meaning their minds, in his hand. And he's twisting it any way he wants, right? Let's see, let me get the scripture. Let's see. Salakia. Right, let's go to Psalms chapter 37, verse 28. It says, for Yahweh loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. Right, so the Most High loves judgment, and he forsaketh not his saints, man. If he gonna send you against the saints, know he gonna judge you, man. That's part of the covenant. Right? That's part of the covenant that was promised to Abraham, right? Let's go to Genesis 12. Verse 2, it says, and I will make thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee. And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. So that this was the covenant that was passed down to Isaac and then Israel, right? The Most High was going to bless them that blessed us, and curse them that curse us. And that's what's going on. You see Damascus being cursed, man, being overthrown by rebels, being slaughtered, man, having to flee, right? But, you know, you want to stay updated on prophecy, you know, just search through the scriptures and look for the prophecy, you know. But all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom.